What is up, everybody? I am back again. Yes, I'm staying consistent with my channel, bitch. You know it. I know it. I'm trying. Okay, so last week, I really wanted to see a movie, but it was actually not playing in any of the theaters that were in my hometown. That is why I uploaded that horrifying Nadia look. Now, this week, however, I am actually doing a movie review. And you know what? It's obviously going to be for none other than Captain Marvel herself. Marvel is just coming out with banger after banger after banger for these movies. I know banger is usually a word to describe songs that are like major hits, like bops and whatnot. But these are also bangers in the movie world, okay? So get on my level and buckle up for this roller coaster of a ride that we are about to embark on. Okay, let's go. Captain Marvel has Brie Larson coming in the title role of the character. She is playing Carol Danvers slash Captain Marvel slash Verse, who, if you don't know by the trailer, they find like a piece of her little like dog tag that she wore on her necklace that said Carol Danvers, but it was broken and all they got was the verse from Danvers. So they're like, oh, her name is Verse. Whatever. But yeah, so she's an human that gets exposed to like this weird radiation thing on another planet and gets all these superpowers, and she becomes Captain Marvel. Now, not once in this entire movie did they mention the name Captain Marvel. They said Marvel, they said Marvel, they said or showed Captain, but other than that, they didn't actually say Captain Marvel together in a sentence. So there was a little bit of a disappointment there, but okay. For the majority of the movie, she was wearing the black and green Kree outfit. The red, blue, and gold outfit doesn't actually come until basically the last third portion of the movie, and that's because she lets a kid design the colors. But at the same time, she also doesn't let the kid design the colors. She's like, here, design them because you have fashion sense. And the kid's like playing around with this little like booty boop on her arm, but she doesn't actually know how to use it. So she's kind of like fiddling around with it and it just changes into colors. And then she ends up, this kid is wearing like a red shirt with like blue, white, and gold all on it. And it just says like US Army or whatever on it. And then Brie Larson's like, hey, well, since we're on the same side, how about it? And she just holds out her arm again. The kid's just like, boop, 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 and just makes it those colors. How the kid understands immediately what color sequence to do on like a blank digitized screen, I don't know. But okay, movie magic. There's a little bit of inconsistency with the character because there's times where she'll be on another planet and she's wearing her helmet, which gives her that little like mohawky thing. And then she has like this blue, I don't know, beam or whatever across like this part of her face. So that way it keeps all the oxygen in her suit that she needs. And then all of a sudden she just takes it off on this new planet that she gets in after just getting out of water, and she just knows that she can breathe. Then there's another time where she's actually in space and she has to put on her helmet, but she doesn't have that little glowy thing. There was like a few times actually she was in space flying around and whatnot, and she didn't have this glowy sensor across her mouth. So it's like, why did you need it when you were underwater, but you don't need it literally in space? Okay. Then, like, another scene in the movie, she's kind of flying around in space, but she doesn't have her helmet on at all. Like, you see her full face, you see her hair down. So now why are you able to just be in space without your helmet and without that thing? How can you breathe? I don't get that. So that one, That was a little, I'm not sure how this works. That was very inconsistent with the character there. Other than that, it is a really, really fucking good movie. I think I'm a little more biased for this one, not because it's so good, but it's because of all like the 90s paraphernalia that they had in it. Like they had a Blockbuster there. They had like, I know it's 80s, but they had like the Happy Time with the Fonz on a lunchbox, and just all these things that I knew of in the 90s were in this movie. The soundtrack was very much 90s music, and I knew like every single song. A couple songs Ryan knew as well. He was kind of like, he'd sit there and then all of a sudden he'd just go, and I'd turn to him and be like, stop it, you're embarrassing, and then I'd go back to the movie. But it's a fun movie. It's very comedic. The dynamic between Brie Larson and Samuel L. Jackson together are really, really good. And for all the idiots who went to go and see the movie and then gave it a bad rating on purpose, you're all assholes. Rotten Tomatoes, I am actually agreeing with the critics on this score of the 81. I would probably give it actually a bit higher, maybe like 87%, to be honest. But I'm agreeing more with the critics than I am with the audience, because the audience score last time that I checked was at a 32. That is so not accurate. Do not go into this movie looking for that review, because you're not going to find it. Everyone who gave that a bad review is an idiot, and here's why. Brie Larson made one comment saying this movie's not going to be for white males. Spoiler alert, I'm a white male. I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was wonderful. I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was fun, adventurous, and witty. Good action, good effects. Some of the effects were a little bit like, weird. But overall, pretty fucking good. Okay? Ryan liked it. I liked it. Crap load of people in the theater who were white males really enjoyed the movie. And you know what? The opening scene was a little sentimental as well, because I'm not going to say what they did. All I'm going to say is they changed the Marvel opening. Normally it's like all these like, you know, the Captain America and like the comic book. Like they still do the comic book. You still see like all these things. But it's not what you're used to. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. If you want to find out what that is, go and watch it. Now, mid-credit scene. There is one. It is tying into the Avengers Endgame. So if you are leaving immediately as soon as you start seeing the credits, you're literally an idiot, and I don't know why you go and see Marvel movies, because every Marvel movie has at least one scene, either mid or final credits. This one has 2. That's 4. This one has 2 credit scenes. One being after the animated ones, which is a huge tie-in to Avengers Endgame, which is coming out in May. April. The after credit scene, after all the long white on black is done, there is another scene. It is more for fun. You don't actually have to stay for that one. If you don't want to hear about that one, skip ahead about like the 10 seconds when you just like double tap. End credit scene is literally just the cat Goose throwing up the Tesseract on Nick Fury's desk. That's it. Okay, welcome back if you skipped ahead. So, yeah. So, again, movie's really freaking good. Effects were really freaking good. The chemistry between all the characters were really freaking good. Very believable. Everything worked. And I don't know what people are talking about with Brie Larson not smiling. She smiled an awfully lot inside of this movie. So, all y'all people saying she doesn't smile, y'all crazy, okay? Get out. Go watch the movie. Go have a good time. If you're not a Marvel fan, but you really like a good movie, go watch it. Go with people who like Marvel movies, because then they can explain to you things that are happening and that didn't happen and whatever. Stay to the end, though, bitches. At least halfway. Because, oh my god. Stay. But other than that, that's basically my review. There's not much I can say about it. There's basically no negativity on this movie that I have. Everything is good. Storyline is good. Costumes are good. Effects are good. That's about it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this like super energetic movie review. That's also kind of pretty short. But I wanted to keep it nice and short, nice and simple, and super fun for you, because why not? So I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please make sure you give it a like. Make sure you comment down below letting me know what movies you want me to review next. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet, and hit that notification bell, because when you do, it will let you know when I post a video, and then you can just click on it and watch it. Make sure you share this video on all social media, Facebook, to your friends in like text messages, on like Facebook Messenger, send it through Snapchat, send it through Instagram, send it through Twitter, wherever you use your stuff to like advertise things, send my video around, because, bitch, let's go. I'm waiting. It's been a minute since I've gotten some like decent views. Let's go. Help a brother out. Anyway, I'll see you next week. Most likely with another movie review, because we got some good ones coming up. And most of them are all in my city. So I'll be able to actually go and see them. Again, the only times I'm never going to really upload a movie review is going to be A, if I really don't have the money to be able to go and see one. B, it's not playing in my city. Or C, there's no movie that actually is interesting enough for me to go and see. So hopefully you like them, because that's what my channel is, bitch. I know I'm dabbling more into like the makeup side of things too. I'm working on things, okay? I'm expanding, I'm changing, and I'm growing, and I'm learning. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Anyways, I'll see you next week. Bye.
My life is a party, my home is the club.